Okay, so we have some cool products from Multimedia, and we're gonna show them to you today, do some unboxing, and really have some fun with at least one of the products. So, let's get started. Cutting down boxes is probably one of the most fun activities you can do, especially when you get them early on in the production level. What? Okay, so we have the iRig mic, the iRig, and the iKlip. So going over the products again, we have the iRig, we have the iKlip, which we're going to show today more in depth, and the iRig mic. The iRig mic and the iRig works on the iPhones, iPod Touches, and iPads. So let's start up with the iRig. Opening up some boxes, let's see what's in there. Okay, so the iRig is basically a very cool guitar amp, a very mobile guitar amp that connects into the iPhones, iPods, and iPads. So that's a cool thing. The iRig microphone is basically a microphone that you can connect into your iPod, iPad, or iPhone. And what's cool about the iRig mic is that you can have apps like Vocalize that comes from Multimedia and probably others that can do real-time vocal processing, and that's really useful on the go. Something that Multimedia provides with the mic is this cool bag that you can stuff all the parts in, and that makes it really easy to just throw into a bag and have it with you. The iKlip, it's iPad 2 compatible, it's iPad 1 compatible. Let's see what's in there and what do we use this for. We're going to talk about the iKlip the most today because it's something that really excites us on the production level when it comes to video. So, let's open it up and see what's in there. Okay, so we have some parts, some papers, and this thing works for iPhones, iPads, and iPods. Okay, so let's start constructing this thing. You can see that these parts basically work in any direction. Farhan is trying to figure out if it's all symmetrical, and basically you get that freedom. There's only one bolt in the system, so squeeze that really tight because that's what's gonna really hold things together on the whichever stand you decide to use it on. The cool thing is that you can use this on a multitude of stands. For this quick preview, we just brought in a quick stand we found laying around the complex. It's simply a easy to hook up to pipe, basically. It's just a pipe. And we're going to show you how we connect the iKlip to it. Okay, so let's see how we move forward with this. And the next step is to take the connector that connects to the pipe. There's a certain construction way to do this in, so look for the line, align it well, take that extra piece and spin it. Okay, so now you can see that it's even adjustable, so you can have it in different angles depending on your needs, and that's a very good thing. And we're almost there. Now let's take the iPad and put it into place. Now you can slide this thing in. Initially we tried to see how we can do this with a bit of force, but in the end we'll show you how you can just slide it out. Very cool. Let's see some of the apps that Multimedia creates. Now most of them are iPad versions, but some are still only iPhone versions. And what interests us today is actually a teleprompter software for the iPad and how we can use the iKlip to really leverage its uses. So we start it up and
رح نحكي عن الاستعمالات أكتر متأخر بالفيلم الثاني.
We will talk about the features later on in a different video. Wow, that was really cool. So with only one touch, we can do it again. راح نحكي عن الاستعمالات متأخر أكتر بفيلم تاني. We will talk about the features later on in a different video. So what's cool about this is that you don't have to do this only in this way, but you can just think about it as a teleprompter that you can use the real estate of the screen in the most efficient way you find. Now, you have to double click, let the software realize the orientation, but then just one click and we're back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. راح نحكي عن الاستعمالات أكتر متأخر بفيلم تاني. We will talk about the features later on in a different video. Very cool. Okay, so let's take this thing out. And as you can see, the assembly to any kind of pipe or stand is really easy. You just plug it in, shove up the connector, and you're really stable and really connected. The iPad can slip out, there's no problem there. It doesn't have to use force. We did that initially just to see if it can. We're going to show you now the iPad 2 connectors. And these are basically adapters that make the space tighter because the iPad 2 is basically and mostly thinner. So you have to do that to get the iPad 2 really snug and really well connected into the system. This is something that's really cool because you don't have to have two separate systems for the iPad 1, iPad 2s. If you upgrade, you just can keep your existing system in place. Okay, so thanks for iKlip Multimedia, and we'll see you soon.